everybody, welcome back to Karen Puzzles with me, Karen. So, do you remember a few weeks ago when I cleaned out my entire puzzle cabinet? I donated so many puzzles, it just looked so beautiful. Well, apparently, every puzzle company in the world saw that and was just like, we need to get this girl some more puzzles. So since the beginning of the year, I've just had so many companies reaching out to me to offer to send me their puzzles for me to try out on this channel. And I've gotten so many. I've been posting them on Instagram as I get them, but I figured I would just do a video showing them all in one place. So let's get right into it. And let's start actually with the brands that are new to me and new to this channel. So first up, we've got Inner Peace. This is a new jigsaw puzzle company, and as you can see from the boxes, it's just a really, really beautiful design. These are definitely made to look beautiful on Instagram. Like, look at that. This is the one that I wanted the most. I just think the colors are so pretty. I think they have 4 designs out right now, and they are each 500 pieces. And here's the cool thing about these puzzles. Let me open this up. So instead of the pieces just coming in a plastic bag like is standard, they actually come in this little pouch, which is so cute. Look at that, so cute. And they come with a little pin. I'm actually going to show you the one that's on the other bag. I'll insert a little close up here because I think I like that one better. And then if you open this up, the pieces are just right inside right there. So I haven't actually done these puzzles yet, but I'm really excited to find out if the quality of the puzzle lives up to the beautiful quality of the packaging, because they have just knocked it out of the park here. All right, so on the totally opposite end of the spectrum from these like beautiful millennial Instagrammable puzzles, I just got a few puzzles from White Mountain Puzzles, and as you can see, the box is pretty busy. There's a lot going on here. It is a much more like traditional puzzle box and design, but I am so excited about this puzzle. Like, look at how fun that's gonna be. As you might have been able to tell if you've been watching my channel for a while, I love any puzzles with text on them. I just think it's so fun. Little illustrations like this, I think it's gonna be so fun. Very excited for this one. Oh, and I meant to say this at the beginning, just for full transparency here, this video is not officially sponsored by any one of these companies. However, every puzzle that I'm showing you, I did get for free. It was gifted to me by these companies. So, you know, they're not telling me to say anything. They're not even telling me to make this video, but just so you know, all of these were gifted to me. Okay, continuing on. Still on the same topic as the cereal boxes, they also sent me this, which I didn't even know they made. It is so cute. It's 6 little mini cereal boxes that are the same size as like the little individual cereal boxes that you can get, but each one is a 100-piece puzzle. So here's what I'm thinking. I think I'm actually gonna mix all of them together so that it's basically like a 600-piece puzzle, but split up into, you know, 6 puzzles. I think that'll be really fun. So very excited for this. Also, when I posted a picture on Instagram, my sister was very excited about the Cheerios puzzle because we are a Cheerios loving family. So this one will be going to her after I make that video. So White Mountain also sent me 2 other puzzles. There's this one, which is called Hundreds and Hundreds of Pencils. Look at how crazy that is. That's gonna take a long time, but I don't know if you can tell, but there's actually text on all of the pencils, which will definitely make this easier because you can align the pieces and know which direction they have to face. You're not going in totally blind. And then they also sent me this one, which is called Reader's Paradise, just a really nice like library scene. This definitely looks like Reader's Paradise. But the one that I'm most excited for is definitely cereal boxes. A lot of you guys have been asking for a review of White Mountain Puzzles, so someday when I get to that, this will probably be the one that I do on camera. I do have one other White Mountain puzzle. I showed it a long time ago. It is the Things I Did as a Kid puzzle, which I just bought on Amazon like before I even started this channel. I love that puzzle so much, so I'm really excited to have more in that same type of style. Okay, these next puzzles have a little bit of a backstory. So I don't know how many of you have watched this show on Netflix called The Circle. It's a reality show with a really like dumb concept where you just have a bunch of people in an apartment building and they cannot talk to each other. They can only like text each other, basically, like have group chats, and then they have to keep voting on who they like the most, and then the person that is liked the least gets kicked out, and then the winner gets some money. It's really dumb, but like very compelling. I was not going to watch it, and then my friend Valentina, whose opinion I trust completely, was like, you have to watch this. It's so good. It's so trashy, but so good. So I got sucked in, I watched the whole thing. But the reason why I'm telling you that whole story is because one of the girls on the show, Miranda, was doing a jigsaw puzzle when she was stuck in this apartment for like 3 days, not being able to talk to anyone, which, same girl. I like don't even want to play the game. Just give me an excuse to be in an apartment and not have to talk to anyone and only do a jigsaw puzzle for 3 days and I will be happy. But anyway, I posted on Instagram basically asking if anyone else had watched the show or like recognized what puzzle it was, and one of you identified it within, I don't even know, like really quickly after I posted it. It is A Wonderful World by Gibsons. After I posted that, Gibsons got in contact and were like, do you want us to just send you that puzzle and maybe you can do it faster than Miranda did? So obviously I took them up on that. I mean, look at this. Here is what the entire picture looks like. It's actually, you know, a pretty difficult type of image to do. So I feel really bad for judging Miranda for how slowly she was doing the puzzle, because this is not like an easy picture to tackle. So I have not actually done it yet. I definitely want to one of these days, and we'll see how long it takes me. But along with this, they also sent me 2 other puzzles. So we have this one, which from the front, I was like, avocados, so cute, shouldn't be too hard. However, this is a close-up of what the full picture is. This is the full picture. Oh my god, that's going to be so difficult. This middle part will be pretty easy, but then it's just a whole lot of green, so I'm a little nervous for that one. We'll see how long it actually takes me someday when I have time to actually do this. And then they also sent me one more. This is Mermaid Street, and this one is just like a nice little picture. Nothing too crazy about it, but pretty. I like the colors, so I'll definitely get to that one of these days as well. All right, the next 3 are brands that you guys, if you've watched this channel, are very familiar with. So, of course, Ravensburger. Back in January, they had an entire jigsaw puzzle month, and they actually sponsored my last video, which was about reorganizing my puzzle collection. So we did a giveaway on Instagram as a part of that, and they offered to also send me some of the puzzles that were the prizes. So we have this one, which is 500 pieces. This nice like flower scene. Should not be too difficult. When you have the colors broken up like this, it is just such an easy puzzle. So I'm hanging on to this for when I need like a 2-hour puzzle and I don't have all day to devote to one. And then they also sent me this one, which again is a rainbow scene, but with a little more happening around the edges. This one I actually already did. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Again, not too difficult. Took me, I don't know, like a morning, maybe 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours, but I definitely recommend it. I love the colors. I think it was really fun. Next up are my faves, Cloudberries. We love Cloudberries here at Karen Puzzles, and every time they come out with new puzzles, they offer to send some of them to me. So here are 2 of their newest puzzles. Geometry, which again is not going to be difficult because we have this very clear separation of colors. So this one I anticipate will be very quick. And then we have Symmetry, which is a little more complicated, but look at how beautiful those colors are. Very excited for this one. I think all the different shapes will just be so fun to do as a puzzle. So yeah, not quite as easy as some of the others that I've shown, but this one should be really fun. All right, we have made it to the end. We have one company left, which is eeBoo, and they have sent me 6 puzzles. They are just so generous over there. So again, I just did a giveaway with them over on Karen Puzzles, and whenever I do that, obviously the companies want to send me the puzzles as well so I can like photograph them and promote the giveaway. So these are a bunch of their new releases for this year. This one is a 500-piece round puzzle called Tea Party, which I already did. So fun. Just, I love their illustration style. So colorful, so beautiful. Really, really enjoyed this one. My only regret is that I did it at night, and so I did not have a cup of tea while I was working on it. So I might have to do it again on like a Sunday morning. Next is this one, which is when they showed me the new catalog of all of the new puzzles they were coming out with, I was instantly drawn to this because it's a rainbow, but it's a little more complicated than just your basic rainbow. So I'm really excited to try this one out. It's just all these different rainbow animals, again with a lot of text, which gives you more of a hint of which direction the pieces will go. So I think that'll be a really fun one to spend like a weekend morning working on. So this one I just did the other weekend. I filmed a whole time lapse of it. It took me pretty much exactly 3.5 hours. So fun. It's this really nice New York scene. And this one is actually really special because I visited eeBoo last summer in New York. I went in and met the team. They were so nice. And I actually got to see some of the puzzles that were in progress at the time that they were you know, finalizing the illustrations for. And this was one of the ones that I saw an early draft of, and now I have the finished puzzle. So that's just really cool to see. This was another one that I think I saw when I was there that obviously I like couldn't tell you guys about because it wasn't out yet, but now it's out. This one is Kitchen Chickens. Looks like it's going to be so fun. I love a good colorful illustration like this. This one is a Whimsical Village. Again, so much texture, so many colors, so beautiful. Very excited to do that one. I've seen a few people doing this on Instagram, and every time it just like catches my eye because the textures are so beautiful. And finally, our very last puzzle. This is the one that you guys were the most excited about when I posted about this on Instagram. It's an Otters puzzle. Look how cute. This one I anticipate will be a little more difficult than some of the others because the difference in texture isn't quite as pronounced. You have a lot of blues and greens happening in here. So I think this one will take a little longer, but it'll still be really fun, and I'm very excited to work on that one of these days. All right, that was everything. I feel like I'm just gonna have like new puzzles to work on for months. Like, I'm so excited for all of these. I would love to know in a comment which one that I showed would you most want to do. If you see any that you really like, I'm gonna link everything that I mentioned down in the description. And if I have Amazon links, those are affiliate links. So it really helps out my channel if you use those links if you're interested in anything that I showed. I think this video is getting long enough, so I'm gonna go, but thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want more puzzle content from me. I'm definitely going to be doing the Inner Peace review at some point soon, the White Mountain review at some point soon. Those are probably the next 2 projects that I'll have coming, so stay tuned for that. Oh, and the Gibsons review because I need to do the puzzle from the circle. So okay, the next 3 projects, sorted, done. Now I just have to make them. So if you're watching all the way to the end, your code word, I'm just pulling the top puzzle from this pile over here, your code word is going to be avocado, and then I'll know that you watched the entire thing and that you're my favorite puzzler. And now I'm gonna go. Happy puzzling. Bye everyone.